Hello and welcome to this episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett, and this sweet lip piercing. Cut my life into pieces. So seriously, they'll cut it up. But anyway, I would like to tell you about our Patreon over at patreon.com/No Blasters. That's the first thing I want to say today. The Patreon is the home of No Blasters Extra Time, which is a new podcast episode coming out every Thursday, jam-packed with EAFC 24 and my bile and my pro clubs mode and my hatred of people who don't pass and people with purple hair in the game, of course. And so if you go over to, that's an awful burp, I'll tell you about it in a wee minute what I had. So, it's so awful. No Blasters over at Patreon, patreon.com/No Blasters. We do our episode every Thursday of No Blasters Extra Time. We do Smells Bitchin'. You get like ticket links early. You
live
get
streams.
live streams. It's all good. Reductions on tickets and everything for big events. It's a great time. All the comedy specials we filmed over there as well. So Goblin King, Majestic, and all the live podcasts we've done. It's a brilliant time. Get on over for as little as £3 a month. Today's episode is sponsored, of course, by Dogies Goodies. Oh, why? Now, Dogies Goodies, would you believe if I told you that this cake here is gluten-free? I certainly wouldn't, because I'm looking at it and it looks like it's filled with good things. So I'm turning it around. Look at that. Oh, slab cake.
Oh, here.
Slabo cake.
That's a good word to describe that.
Isn't it? That's that's a great time. We've also got we've got Biscoff muffins. I don't know how far over I need to bring them. There we go.
That is like a muffin you want to sniff.
Isn't it? That is here. Diona's bringing these home. That's we've already discussed that.
It's a good time.
And these, now I was in Dougie's one day and I said to them, recommend some to me. Now these look a wee bit more humble than the Biscoff muffins. This is a Dougie's wagon wheel. This is change your life stuff here. This is unreal. Now, what I would say is if you go over to the Dogies Goodies website over at dogiesgoodies.com, you can get you can order cakes. You can order cakes in the shape of numbers. You can send in pictures and get them to put your picture on the cake. You can get all manner of things. You can order things for collection. Just give them 48 hours notice. Tell them what the occasion is, all that. It's a great time. We love them. They love us. This is the home of chocolate, cream chocolate, the chocolate French fancy. The haystacks are up there are truly outrageous. It's a great time for man and beast. So I highly recommend going to Dogies Goodies. It's up there in Ballymena. You can't miss it. It's on Church Street. Church something. And Church Street. Oh, I got it right and everything. Ballymena. Go up there. They're selling these around Belfast now as well and in different shops across the province. So,
do you know what Biscoff is? Peanut butter's better looking cousin.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, it's a great old time. So get on over to their website and check it out. They love us, we love them. Thank you, Dogies. Today's episode also sponsored by Manscaped.com. Manscaped.com provides the very best, the Premier League of male below the belt grooming. This is for all your pube removal needs. If you can get over to Manscaped.com and you're having a wee peek through products, I highly recommend the ball deodorant. I also highly recommend the ball toner. It's just a good time. It freshens you up, makes you feel all nice and fresh down there. You can also buy beard trimmers and hair trimmers. The Weed Whacker does your ears and nose. So you can get a lot of these products put together in one little bag called the Performance Package. It's brilliant. I highly, highly recommend it. I don't recommend things unless I've tried them and actually like them. And I actually have tried this and really like it. I use it all the time. I use the ball deodorant all the time. Which makes it sound like I have a ball odor issue, and I don't, but maybe I would. You know, sometimes the onions get pickled and you want to bring them back into being nice wee fresh shallots. So I would highly recommend the ball deodorant for that. Use the code NOBLASTERS20, that's the word no blasters, all one word, and the number 20, NOBLASTERS20, for 20% off and free shipping. Thank you, Manscaped. We love you. You love us. I'm behaving myself right now, so I'm not eating these. Do you know what that's like for me? Do you know what that's like for me? I'm sure you don't. I'm absolutely positive that you don't. But what I would say is the burp I did in the middle of that. Sorry, I haven't even introduced you yet. That's very rude. Today's guest. What's wrong with me? I'm fresh today. I was on fire when I came in here. Anyway, right. Today's guest is Derry comedy legend, and I don't like to jam politics on you, but NI acting protege. NI, do you like NI?
Oh.
I, ROI.
You can put whatever you want before
UI.
acting protege. I'll be a
Right.
Spanish one if you want.
Yep, Spanish, Latina acting protege, Diona Doherty.
Hi, yeah.
Thanks for being here. So, do you know what I had for breakfast this morning? Now, this is tragic. This is a fat man's going good. This is a slim down
See
breakfast.
if you say avocado.
No, it's worse. You won't guess this. You won't guess it. It's so sad because it's something I've been having for lunch a lot recently. I woke up really early this morning, a wee bit of a bad dream. Woke up about 6:20. Couldn't get back over. Watched a few bits of ice hockey highlights.
That's the bad dream.
Got up. Went for my shower. Lay back down for about 5 minutes. Couldn't get back over. Just went, you know what? Let's get up. Let's hit this day run, right? So weirdly, I was texting Shane at 7 a.m. Very
That's
weird.
what's kept you up.
And then
That's the nightmare. That's the true nightmare.
right, and then I was poggling around. I did a load of work this morning. This is like pre 9 a.m. and I thought, you know what? I want to be leaving the house about 10 so we get here on time. So I went down the stairs. Thought I'll have a wee pockle down here. Cleared the fridge out of everything it needed to go because I thought when I'm leaving the house, you know what I'm going to do? Throw the bin out into the black bin, do the recycling into the green bin.
Fair play.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Even took the wee green bag out and threw that into the brown bin. Here,
Worst job in the
everything.
house. Worst job in the
isn't
house.
it right? Just
It's
everything in there. It's a potent, right? So like I brought everything out to the bins and all when I was leaving, but before that, when I was going through the fridge, I realised I had this little combo left over because I didn't have it yesterday. It was meant to be for lunch yesterday.
right. What was it?
It's Marxie's prawns and a Marxie's couscous. That's like Moroccan, or not Moroccan, it's the Mediterranean veg one.
You have your breakfast.
And do you know what I had done? I lifted bread out and I was going to make toast. And then I went to do the fridge, realised those prawns need using today. I went, well, I'm not throwing out 3 pound of prawns. I mean, three
Three
pounds sterling.
Pounds.
Yes, yeah.
Kings?
Yeah. The
The
King's
King's
pounds,
pounds?
right? I went, not throwing out, I didn't have like a 3 pound bag of prawns. And I went, yeah.
He really is
I know, yeah.
fucking on his diet.
And I thought, you know what, I'll have that. And as I sat down to watch Sky Sports News, I was extremely sad about what was in the bowl and also what was on Sky Sports News. Because it was Good Morning Transfers with 3 dickheads who I've never even seen in my life, but they're all influencers. I looked up 2 of them. One of them has 6,000 followers on Instagram, and the other one had 4. And I went,
Who they influencing?
you're like an influence on football the way like a teaspoon of milk would be in an ocean of espresso.
Do you know what those influencers are? Like, see when people, before they get this, like, enough followers to actually get paid to influence, but they have to sort of like put themselves out there as an influencer before
you have to call yourself an influencer. You
yeah.
have to say you are something before you're really that thing.
But that means that they have to go about their life acting as if they're an influencer before they get paid for it. So they're just like on the bus going to work and they have to tweet being like, thanks TransLink for the smooth journey this morning.
Love that.
No one's asked them to do it. Or like these
which I absolutely paid for out of my own pocket. Yeah.
Or they're like, what a swim this morning in Andy Town Leisure
Is that what
Centre.
influencing is though? Is influencing just accumulating free things? Essentially.
I think at the start, I'm sure it's just free shit, but even to get to free shit status, I think you have to pretend you have free. I
get some free shit, but I don't revel in. Well,
what's your favourite free thing you've got? How big of a free thing do you get?
Do you know, like I like getting tickets to things for free. Do you know what I got? Oh, I know. Sorry, I know. Yeah, I go. Yeah, I know what the favourite thing is I got.
What?
So when I did the Die Hard thing in Cineworld.
Yes.
Yes, Cineworld. This is me influencing you. If you're going to the cinema in Belfast,
What'd
go
you
to
get?
Cineworld. Sorry, I absolutely thumped this table, and I've just been told not to do that because it's freshly glued and screwed, like us. And I just stole that joke off you from earlier. Anyway, right. So, Cineworld gave me a free cinema pass for the year, an unlimited card.
Unreal.
Which I must say, here I've been to see
Unreal.
things I've no business going to see. I went
Unreal.
to see Night Swim. Exactly, a horror movie about a
allowed to bring
swimming
a
pool that
pal?
kills people. They also gave Chloe a free card.
Oh my
so
God.
the 2 of us go together like And like, mate, we've been to see Night Swim. We went to see the what do you call it? Jason Statham, the Beekeeper.
Yeah.
We went to see Queen Rock Montreal in the IMAX.
What is that?
Like a screen that goes from floor to ceiling.
No, I know what the IMAX is. What's that movie?
Oh, Queen.
I've been to a cinema.
It's Queen.
It's the talkies.
It's Queen playing a gig in Montreal.
Right.
But
That's
like,
probably on YouTube, is it?
No, because it's all remastered and newly edited.
I don't want to be shit talking because I also would like someone to give me
brilliant.
a free cinema pass for
It's
the
brilliant.
year. No, it's actually not that expensive to buy.
It's like 250 quid.
Do you know what I mean? Like Sean one year was going to get me it for my birthday, but then I was like, but Sean, you're just getting me it.
Is that extravagant for a birthday? 250 quid?
Not my house.
Oh.
We don't buy each other Christmas presents.
Fair enough.
We don't buy each other hardly any presents.
I do. Do you know what? I go a bit extravagant at Christmas. Me and Chloe put a limit on things of £100 at Christmas.
Right.
And I have never stuck to it. And she knows. Mm-hmm. She knows I'm not sticking to it.
Do what she's doing.
I bought her a bottle of perfume.
I'm only spending £100. You do what you
She
want.
She went over this year as well, to be fair, and claimed she didn't, but she definitely did. And then I what do you call it? I bought her a bottle of perfume. It was like fucking £80 or something.
Jumelin.
It was
Tom Ford.
Mugler.
Terry Mugler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to work in a perfume counter.
I don't know anything about it. Like, to be fair, it's called Alien or something. I think
that is the most
Alien.
nostalgic.
Is it called Alien Goddess?
There's
Is that
Alien,
one?
yeah, and they do Angel as well. Alien Goddess, I think, is a more like a new an upgrade. They've added fucking Jasmine. I don't know.
Added Goddess.
Not like a whole new world, but they've added a note.
Do you want to know a wee story about a whole new world? Oh, I'm taking my fierce now first.
Don't be doing that there. I have no respect for you.
I can't talk about Disney without him.
By the way, my brother did used to have one of them, and he used to take it out and take a drink of water and go, and the water would go, and he'd squirt you with it. Absolutely stinking.
Sometimes, so me and Chloe love the what you would call the second golden era of Disney movies.
Yes.
So like what you would call what I would call the second golden era. So I consider that started with Little Mermaid. Like, Chloe hasn't really seen that, but I've seen it like a lot. And like, so then Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, Hercules.
Do you mean past like Winnie the Pooh and all them sort of early ones, and then there's like, is that what you mean, like a second wave?
Yeah, but like, well, like
a bit of a gap?
the first golden era would be like, you know, ones like Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty.
And was there a big gap in time before?
People generally consider, like, you know, Sword in the Stone, Robin Hood,
The OGs.
Fox and the Hound, 70s and 80s to be a little bit shit, right? So, and they are, because they're made cheaper. They reuse a lot of animation and just change the colour on it.
Yeah.
And
Just one man does all the voices.
There's Baloo and Little John is the same voice, for instance. So they just make them back to back. Anyway, listen, Disney, I'm not starting on you. I love your work, right? Anyway, and so anyway, do you know what? Have I done that old shit Disney joke? You know, that we love it, but Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
You know,
Scottish accent.
It's shite. Like,
No, it's good.
You know, there's a lot of people using Ulster Scots, and Disney can. Next time I hear an advert in the lagging in the car, oh my God, have you heard that?
No.
The Ulster Scots Society or whatever it is. The advert saying basically like,
But I think,
you know, oh, did you know, Brian? There's a lot of people more speaking Ulster Scots than ever before. And it's like, yeah, according to the census, there's a lot of people using Ulster Scots every day, and Disney can. And I was like,
do you know what sort of ads I hate? And I have done the voice of hundreds of them, and I do them all the time still, and continue to do them because they pay me, and I don't mind, but I will shit on them. Is do you know whenever it's all like, oh, I wish I could get a new fridge at half price from the fridge shop, and it's like, yeah, well, did you know that there's an actual market hall? You can go look at all the half-price fridge. Can I? Oh, wow, we should go. What a fun day. And it's like two women having a conversation about like, wow, where did you get your tiles? In the tile marketplace? Wow, I would never have thought of going there.
I would never have thought of going to tiles.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Also, did you know? T's and C's apply.
Oh, man, it's so annoying. So annoying.
But like, listen to those. That's me doing them. Yeah. But I'm looking at the script going, what a pile of shit. Did you not think of it? You know.
Just fucking looking up your banking app and going, it's in.
Yeah.
Did you know?
£17 in. Yes.
So, what the fuck was I on about? I can't remember. I'm allowed to
New
swear now.
World,
aren't I?
Ariel,
So,
Disney.
Whole New World, right? So we like those movies. We watch them, right? Now, I get a wee bit emotional during a Whole New World because I like to sing it. And then recently,
Yes.
Chloe's been singing Jasmine's parts, and then we do the harmonies and all. We've been nailing those harmonies, and see when we get to the end for you and me, right?
Do you be looking at each other or the TV?
I stare deeply into Aladdin's eyes for some weird reason. No. Oh, we've looked at each other. Here, we've karaoke this in the house on our own. Like, I mean, it's do you know what? It's great times.
Everyone's sober.
Here, there's no drink.
No.
There's no drink. Well, to be fair, I think that one of the last times we had it, I was going a bit nuts and maybe had half a Bailey's in me, but you never know. It wasn't even Bailey's. It was one of them shit ones, like, you know, fucking Rafferty's.
Yeah, $2.99.
Irish buttermilk or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, some Connors or something. Is it called Connors Irish Cream?
Murphy's maybe.
Murphy's maybe.
I'm also being.
How do we? Because they weren't selling Baileys across the road, and as if like just a guy in the street. No, they weren't selling it over in the what do you call it near us, the coffee. Anyway, I couldn't even remember the word for it. That's how little I go there. But anyway, that's like something an addict would say, though, isn't it?
What?
Oh, I can't remember what you call that place because I'm never there anyway. So here,
you are all into your. So you use both. Would you be two adults who would go to Disney World? Because Sean and
I don't know about
just
that.
had a conversation about
I don't
that
know
this
about
morning. Because we were watching.
10 mile a day walking to see.
It's not the
phone
walking.
characters.
It's
the walking
weirdness.
Diona. I think it is a bit weird to go if you don't have kids.
Like Arm Butler.
Yeah, well, he is weird, but no, I think like if you went.
It's, do you know when you see a couple put up a photograph and they've just got engaged in Disney World and they're like holding like a foam finger and all, and they've got the ears on, and you're looking around going, there's no kids with them, and them two need their hard drives checked.
Yeah, do you ever see? Isn't there a thing? Isn't there a video of somebody going to propose? I don't know if that's real. Is it somebody goes to propose at Disney and it's like literally like Minnie Mouse or something stops it from happening?
Why?
Because they've just freaked out and they're like, no, just walk in between them and start trying to help him up and all. And he's like, no, I'm doing this. And it's like, well, you can't be here because the parade's coming. So, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, but mental. So,
like, surely Minnie Mouse would be used to seeing a proposal, and like, I'd say if you did a study, most people get proposed to either on Christmas Day or
Valentine's Day
or in Disney World.
In Disney World?
Is it Disney World or Disneyland?
They're both different things.
One's Paris, one's the real one.
So Disney World is Paris, I think.
Well, do you get proposed to there or on Christmas Day?
Disneyland? No, Disneyland's definitely. Oh no, Disneyland Paris. Dan's right. And Disney World. No. Yeah. And
Disneyland in California, I think, and Paris.
So what's Disney World?
I think that's Orlando.
Oh, very good. And then didn't Disney also build a town? There's a town that he designed, and it's called something silly. It's called like Utopia or something like that, and it's like a celebration. Utopia. It was close.
We've been putting on a Disney cruise ship performance of Frozen live for my 2-year-old.
Right.
She's on her Frozen era,
right,
and she's been watching it, like, but she wants to watch real people do it. She's all, don't myth me with these shit cartoons. I want to see real people perform. So we've been putting it on because the best one you're going to get is probably the ones that Disney himself has picked. The ones Walt is like, she'll do.
Yeah.
And those, they're on the ship. But like, I feel so bad in them.
Oh, you've been watching.
Like a YouTube.
Sorry, when you said you've been putting it on, I thought you meant like
we're doing it in the room.
There's a production in the living room, like, yeah, you know.
Sean does a great Olaf.
Yeah.
No, it's just ice, or melting. So we've been watching like a live version on YouTube of them like on the cruise ship, and they are like so talented, like they're unbelievable, like proper triple threats, like their class, and the production's always unreal low, and it looks so glamorous and so amazing. But you know that these guys are on the ship for probably like 6 months a year, sleeping in a room with no window.
Backstage, they're eating mackerel straight out of a tin.
Exactly,
you know
like there's like 20 of them sleeping,
drinking the oil, sustenance, like.
Do you like a steamy room?
Yeah,
downstairs,
a stink room. Yeah.
There's like just bunk beds wall to wall, and as soon as they leave their room, the kids are around on the ship, and they have to pretend to be Anna and Elsa all day every day. It would be the worst.
Elsa's just getting railed by some Swedish sailor. It's like below decks, like, do you know what I mean?
She's kids and she's like, just fucking let it go, guys. Let it go. It would be awful. But they're class. My daughter is all biz with Disney at the minute. I don't think I was a Disney child.
I was Aladdin and what do you call it?
I think you're a Disney adult.
Beauty and the Beast. I know, yeah. Beauty and the Beast. No.
I mean, yes, but like not massively.
See if there's ever a live Beauty and the Beast in Belfast, you know, the role I want to play is either Gaston's wee fat mate LeFou or what do you call him? The baker. You know, there goes the baker with his tray like always. I can be the guy that comes in and goes,
does he do much?
Brie, the baguettes, hurry up. Oh, I can do that. I can deliver that.
But does he do more than that? Is he in the whole film?
He comes back later during the Kill the Beast. I'm ready to fucking...
From a producer's perspective,
I could be that guy.
We would have to multi-role because that's not enough to warrant a wage for a week.
Could you be the clock?
Cogsworth.
You'd need to be a couple of people.
Dinner is soon. I could be Cogsworth. I couldn't be Lumiere. I'm not cool enough.
They also might make you work backstage to warrant that, so you'd probably have to move some furniture.
I'm not. That's not me. No. Do you know what? Do you know who it can be? Well, it's no wonder that her name means beauty. I can be her. I can be the woman. No, it's like an ugly woman.
Okay.
She takes her hat off. She's trying on like a wig and a hat and all.
Right.
And it's like, you know, she's like, her looks have got no parallel. I could be her. So during that song, townsfolk, that's me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Townsfolk
but behind that fair facade, I'm afraid she's rather odd. I can be that guy too. I can just jump in, fucking. Yes.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Why are you shitting on me?
I just don't know how.
Shit, like, take my dreams and just...
I just think you would scare the kids.
That's my technique. Why? Oh, have you heard that song? Beyonce? That's my technique. Why am I the only person over 30 that's heard Beyonce's new album, by the way?
I think people have stopped listening to Beyonce.
No, this is the time to tune back in. I'm telling you, Renaissance.
Right.
Change your life. I'm a bad money bitch. Like
Is that from you or Beyonce?
No, that's me. Oh. I'm here. Do you know where I am right now? In the Beehive. And coincidentally, I'm gigging there on Friday. But I'm in the Beehive now. I'm a fan. I went and watched that movie. I'm in.
I was a massive Beyonce fan when I was younger, like obsessed.
I've tuned in.
But now I'm a wee bit. Do you know what it is? Remember there was like the whole diva era where you had people like Christina Aguilera and Beyonce and like just people who like oversang. And now I'm more fond of like a Billie Eilish, just like do like a wee.
Billie Eilish has some good. I'm getting on as if she knows me, but like I'm going. I don't want. I'll spare Billie my feelings here, but I like a couple of her songs. Give me a bit more effort though.
No,
there's bound to be. There's a happy medium between Christina's and Billie Eilish going
But if you heard the Barbie song. Do
you know what I hate? The very end of that song because it sounds shit on like on a radio station. You know the boom, 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 boom. The
Why is it
maybe it's because I'm wearing your cologne. Boom, because it sounds, they don't have the speakers, they don't play it loud, so you just get like a wee
yes, like a wee fart.
And it's supposed to be like a fucking
But you know the Barbie song that she did? What was I made for? Like, do you hear the way she sings that?
I don't think so.
It's not human. She's not.
I don't know if I'm thinking of the same song.
Like,
oh no, I haven't heard that one.
And she's like doing it all with just breath, which I know is what singing and talking generally is.
You do it. Sometimes there's meat bits in it if you're just after a fresh bowl of prawns and couscous.
But she's like.
No, I haven't. I don't know if I've heard that one. Do you know what I've heard?
She'd have got the Oscar if she sang it like that.
What do you call it when it goes? Something like. I got everything I wanted. It might have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Is it that song?
No, that's a different song. It's called Nightmare.
I had a dream that I got everything I wanted.
She's fucking brilliant.
Oh, she has some great stuff. Like, but I'm going like, all right though, just ever so slightly. Like I'm not. Do you know what? I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not. Do you know what I'm not even telling you to do? I'm not even saying finish your drink and leave. I'm saying stay here all night. But fuck up a wee bit.
No, you want her to fuck up less.
No, I want her to fuck up a wee bit and give me a wee bit more. Give me a wee bit more effort in that.
I always
singing.
wonder though how somebody like that would perform live. Like imagine she was in Glastonbury and there was like thousands of people screaming and she's all
She does give it a wee bit more live. To be fair, we watched a
seen
couple
it
of
live?
videos of her. No, I watched some videos of it.
But I think they're doing something funny with the mics.
Do you think she's
like an old
whispering
woman.
just and it's just loud?
And they're just putting the volume up loads. Do you know what I mean?
Again, through the roof.
Something funny, turn it on.
Yeah.
Like I
How
think
bizarre.
she's like. I mean, I'm sure she gives a fuck, but I think she's really good.
Yeah.
But like, I heard Ariana's new song on the radio last week. Trash. Wee bit of trash.
I think I'm done listening. I think I've done evolving. I'm
Do you know
done
what?
evolving.
Do you know what? I'm not. I'm still in the game. Do you know why? I watched Beyonce's new thing, and so there's a line in one of the songs where she goes, "Bad bitches to the left,
Yeah.
money bitches to the right. You could be both. Meet in the middle. Dance all night." I'm like, that's me. I'm
You
both.
could be both.
I'm a bad money bitch. That's me.
Now, let's break this down. Because what is a bad money bitch? And let's find out if I'm one.
I'm a bad bitch who loves money.
So, but it's just funny because like in this urban stuff, right? Bad means good.
And I also enjoy bad money.
You don't mind
Money
me.
that has come from the sale of human flesh. No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
no, I enjoy. I don't know. I just, do you know what I liked? I like the vibe of that new shit. Or new shit's class. Like, what would be?
What I respect her for is that woman carried twins. That's not easy.
She carried them.
Well, in her belly.
She had twins.
She gave birth to twins.
Right.
Like that's two. It's two
Loads of women do
babies.
that though.
I know, but like I don't think people don't do that on purpose. Do you know what I mean? Like you've been told you're having twins and you're all fuck me.
Do you think it would be a nightmare to be told that?
Well, I think as soon as they come out, you're all there is two of them. Do you know? I can't. I know it seems like obvious, but I cannot express to you how much that there's two of them.
Would you
There's
not have
two
comprehended that
babies
before?
all the time?
Multiples.
I think.
Before they came out, would you not have comprehended
I think
that?
the whole pregnancy going fuck.
Feels
me,
like
there's
one.
going to be two.
Feels
of
like
these.
one.
But there's going to be two of them all the time.
Do you reckon it feels the same as one?
No. You'd be twice the size.
No, but they're smaller when they come out. Like,
Not always. I know a girl who had two 8-pound twins. That's two big babies.
that's a 16 pounder.
I know. Plus the other
That's
three.
over a stone of new baby.
Plus all of the thousands of pounds worth of placenta.
Imagine all that fucking melting. Do you know what that is? A responsibility, and I don't do it.
Do you know what I think though? The first one would like have to do all the hard work to come out, and the second one just be like
Yeah.
caves open.
I like the way you didn't whistle hi ho, which is what I thought.
Did
You didn't. Did you hear hi ho?
Did everyone recognise hi ho? I whistle in though.
Yeah.
I have to inhale
So
the
what?
whistle. I can't whistle out. Here's my whistle out.
So you're making do hi ho?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh right.
No, because I'm sorry, I'm looking down the camera, but I'm like,
Right. Hold on. Here. I can't make my mouth do it now.
I can't wait for this.
I can't.
I didn't hear that. I'm going. If you've got that, what do you call it?
I've got my picket and a stick and a walking stick.
I know the word for that though. Alright, okay. Vaguely.
But it's in.
Yeah.
I can't whistle out.
A bivouac? Bivouac?
Something on a stick.
Say if that's correct.
A bag on a stick. A sack on a stick. Something like that there.
Bivouac? A bindle? A bindle. And is a bivouac a type of tent that you can carry on your back?
And is that how people used to carry their stuff to work?
A bindle, yeah.
Oh, a bindle.
A bindle?
But what's a bivouac? Like BIVO.
A
Is that
bivouac?
not like a tent? Is that not like what
Like a
soldiers
tent?
carry or something?
Yeah, is that not like a tent that you can carry on your back?
It's called a backpack. It's just, and also you can carry all
Caravan.
things in your back.
Just caravan.
Put them in a bag. Have
So I was gonna say
you ever been camping?
no.
Is it just not for you? Why have you never been camping? Like if somebody went, do you love free tickets? If someone went, here's tickets to Glastonbury for the whole weekend.
Hate it.
You wouldn't want to go?
I would want to go, but I wouldn't. I'm certainly not. If I'm going camping, I'm gonna be at the side of a fucking lake somewhere. I'm not gonna be.
Amidst
in the middle of thousands of smelly bastards. Like, that's not my idea of a good time.
people lose the run of themselves at them things and start to go, it's fine to piss where I'm standing.
People just shit in their trousers and all.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, people go there, clean living, solicitors, normal people.
Clean living and go, I'm going to do mushrooms and shit myself
Yeah.
and then watch fucking...
Beyonce do, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a money bitch.
I'm going to go watch Elton John now.
Yeah.
It's weird. You know what I mean? I'm going to go watch Kasabian. I'm going to go watch... Do you know what I'm going to do at Glastonbury? I'm going to watch a load of bands that were relevant 10 years ago.
Yeah.
One massive act that was relevant 30 years ago. And loads of new acts that are getting paid fuck all to be there. Yeah.
See, I think obviously what happens is people go with full intentions of using the actual toilet and then they're at the front for a band.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, how am I supposed to get out here to piss? I'm going to have to piss on my shoes.
I would hate that. I hate that vibe. That's so stinking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
too
yeah,
much
yeah.
of a wee prince to enjoy it.
So am I. So am I.
I see outdoor gigs. See if I'm not involved in that gig, I'm probably not going. Like if I'm not allowed to stand sort of out of that crowd and be at the stage. I
Yes.
don't want
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
there.
yeah. Have a wee special seat.
Yeah. even in the Odyssey and all, like wee special seats.
For Shima.
For anything. I don't like sitting down like in the floor. It's
Although
all tight and all.
I sat in the front row to see the Coors with my ma. Best gig ever.
Really?
The Coors?
The course?
Unbelievable.
Have I told you about my dad in the course? I'm saying that as if like he did something to them, but
No.
like or with like,
Is your dad, Jim?
yeah. That was my dad's name. Did you know it?
Was it?
Jim, not Jim Core, Jim
Oh,
Porter.
right.
But like, no, my see if you were ever, I mean, I'm saying this as if it's happened all the time. If you mentioned the course, my dad would go,
Go on.
my dad would go, it's not pronounced that way. It's core, and I'd go, you're saying it the same as me, and he goes, no, listen, core,
Aye, that's
and
right.
I go, the course, and
No.
I go, no, core, and I'd look at him and be like, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one, Jim.
No, I'm with Jim.
You know?
I can hear the difference, and I'll say the Coors. You're saying the Coors.
I know, yeah.
That's
course.
wrong. That's so what you say in your mouth.
No,
I don't like that one
should take my
bit.
dad's side. Like, anyway, what was I gonna say? What were they like then? You saw them? When was that?
No, pre-pandemic,
Oh, really?
a good while ago. But they
Pandemic.
looked exactly the same. Those ladies have not aged a day in their life.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was going.
From the
I
height
hope
of their
they do look
fame.
like the cores as they are meant to be. You know, I hope they don't come out and go, sorry, we're the cores, not the cores. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
We're the tribute act.
They're just fucking pound stretcher versions. You know what I mean?
They looked exactly the same as
Did I
they
say
did in the height of
pound
their fame.
stretcher virgins there? Or versions? I meant to say version. I can't remember what I said.
Do you know that
Kev worked in pound stretcher and he's a virgin. There you go. So,
there's nothing more thrilling than a wee jaunt to Pound Stretchers,
I can't.
Poundland, or any
I
of those
hate-
places? Love them.
Do you know what? I don't. Do you know what? I can only go into them if it's empty. See if they're busy. See if that's like a Saturday morning. I'm out.
No.
See on like a. See if you go in there on like a Tuesday at like 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Great.
I
There'll
mean,
be nobody in.
What are you getting in there? I'm in there for my cleaning products.
Cleaning stuff's good. A lesser version of myself would have gone in there for shite bags of like crisps
Sweeties.
and sweets and all right. Back in the day, I haven't been in there for that in a long time to be fair. I just go to Marx's for it all now. But anyway, I think I'm trying to think what else. Do you know what it's great for? The wee seasonal aisle is great. We like going in around Halloween and buying wee bits of shit for the house, and then
No, I went on the, was it like bargain buys or something, or one of those ones at Halloween time, the week before Halloween. And I stood like this, right? And with my peripheral vision on both sides and my like straightforward vision, that's just called vision, isn't it? Well, I could see over there on this side all the summer stuff, right? I could still see summer stuff. No.
all right.
Oh, Halloween week.
Oh, right,
I
right.
looked ahead, there was your Halloween stuff, November's Christmas. Swear. All at one time, it's all pickle lane, guys.
Yeah,
Do you
no,
mean?
say it
There's
a
a
minute.
Christmas tree, a witch's hat, and a fucking
You know
spade.
that before New Year there was shops had Easter eggs out.
Like,
I'm like, will you fuck up? It's not even 24 yet.
I'm happy about that. Easter eggs
I hate it.
need to be sold all year
I
round.
hate Easter eggs.
What is wrong with you?
It's the shittest chocolate. It is the shit. Do you know what? See, unless you're buying it, like here's the two ones that I like. Here's the two I like, and they're both high end. The Ferrero Rocher one. I like the wee Limp Bunny. The Ferrero Rocher one, which has that Ferrero Rocher dirt mix baked into the egg, like into the shell of the egg,
Fair play to them.
right?
Fair play to them.
And then the other one is Skellig's chocolate, which is from down south. I'm not having that from you, Dan. Here was Dan.
I've never heard of it.
It's down near the Skellig Islands, and it's
Never heard of it.
they do different flavors, but they do one that I like that's dark chocolate with sea salt. It's fucking great.
What about the little caramel ones? Like the size of a cream egg, but they've got.
They're like
they're called
Galaxy.
caramel cream egg.
Yeah, they are the shit. To be fair,
I absolutely Easter eggs are my favorite thing to eat in the whole world.
I don't like 'em.
Out of the whole year, and it makes me sad when they're over in like April
you know
time.
what's nice? I will say this: the smell. I'm gonna sound like I don't like the actual Easter egg, but the smell of the inside of a freshly cracked Easter egg is a good time.
Also, it's a fun time. Do you know when you've bought a cheap one when they're not pre-cut?
Oh,
When you like, you have
it's
to-
just like it's a block. Yeah.
Use one as a bowl, break up the other, and throw it
Oh,
in.
that's good. Do you like that? Do you like that in the fridge, or are you a room temperature?
No, room
or-
temperature.
See, I like it cold as well.
I just like
crisp.
to get it to melt quicker in my mouth.
No, see, I don't like the melty feeling. I just like the
I love
snap.
Sean, so I have to get on with it. I need to. Mine's are Lint or Lindor.
Lindor's
Lindor.
good.
No, they're the same thing, aren't
No,
they?
Lindor is made by Lindt.
Right. So
Lindor's like a
the smooth sort of
it's like
truffly
a
one.
model, and the make is Lindt.
Right. Well, that's the one I like, and then just Cadbury's. Anything by Cadbury's.
Do you know what used to be great? And this did used to happen, but I'll never name whoever did it, so you can't sack anybody. Tesco PLC. See, in Tesco, every year there would be an accident with some of those limp bunnies, and they'd be smashed, and they'd sit up in the staff room for staff.
Did you work in Tesco?
Terrible accident.
Did you work there?
Oh, aye, in Dunmurry.
Did you?
Yeah. Checkout chick. Kabloop. It's me.
That's the niftiest job
got
in
your
the
Tesco
entire
club card?
supermarket.
Well, see, you have a privilege card. You're a colleague. Yeah, I can do it all. Mate, I can still log in that shit and do it now.
My friend used to work in Tesco.
You want your
from there.
4109s? That's apples. There you go.
What do you mean 4109? That's the code.
That's a wee code. I think 4109. I want to say that's the Gallo ones, but I could be wrong.
Listen, I can't. I don't know.
4017. Granny Smith's, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a number. You tell me what it is.
Do you know what's sad? I used to know the entire number for Diet Coke.
Do the number.
Because the amount of times the label would come off, or it would be damaged, that you were better off just being able to go into the till. I also used to know the whole label, which was like, this was mental, because it was about 16 digits. It was like knowing a credit card number for a fucking rotisserie chicken.
Why? Because the people used to buy them that much.
But yeah, but the grease from the chicken, the chicken lick would be all over the fucking label, and when you go to scan, that is the worst label, and plus it's been sitting in under the light.
Yeah.
So it fucking
doesn't scan.
the grease melts the ink, and then the fucking heat keeps the ink all like that. So when you go to scan it, it just goes nothing, and you have to go, Kevin, can you go and get me a number for rotisserie chicken, please? So eventually you just go, fuck it. And
Oh my
then,
god.
kabloop.
My friend used to work in Tesco's in Derry, and her boyfriend used to work in the same place as her, and
Tesco's in Derry?
Yep, same place at the
Yep.
same time, and he got told to go down to like frozen food aisle or whatever, and some man had done a shit through his trouser. But he
Thought he was a Glastonbury.
yeah, but he stood, done the shit, shook it out his trouser leg, and walked on.
Oh, how dare you.
Ninja shitting.
Oh my god. See, unless that's a particularly fucking dry log,
Aye.
there's gotta be shit all over your
Smeared.
cheeks and leg and all.
Smeared down
on the
your leg.
inside of your trousers. Like, unless that's literally like a Sandman shit.
Yeah,
Like,
my friend's boyfriend had to go clean it up.
I tell you what, that's the sort of thing I'm looking at going away and fuck. That's
Yeah.
environmental health. See you later.
I left a bar job one time when they sent me in to clean a toilet that had shit smeared all over the cubicles, and I was like, no. I didn't mind cleaning the shite off the glasses, but I'm not coming out people shitting in glasses. I don't want to come out and I'm not cleaning that.
The sort of worst things I would have had to clean. Well, there was one. So ours used to flood quite a bit. Average rainfall, if it was sustained for a couple of days, like not even like really heavy, but it was just sort of rainy for a few days. There's danger of flooding because a lot of like wee bits leading into the customer service desk at the front at the main entrance. You know, it was like 2 wee sort of slopes sort of come down for you to walk in. Prawn and couscous burp. I'm very sorry. I hope you don't smell that because it's fucking grim. Anyway.
I do.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It smells...
Like prawn.
It smells like prawn and couscous. Like, anyway, so... it's way too early in the morning for that. Anyway, so... it's 5 to 12. It's too early in the morning.
It's not the morning, it's tomorrow for me.
We're here with Easter eggs for 2025. So anyway, it would sort of flood, and occasionally they would just... Have I told this story before about the floods? I don't think I have. It would happen like relatively frequently anyway, right? Like enough that there was people who knew what to do, and I was one of those people.
Right.
Multi-skiller, right? So anyway, they would just go... multi-skillers to customer service desk, and you know that they're getting fucking, you know, you can hear they just start playing
No,
I'm only joking.
All right,
but you used to have to go and
what
get
about all those poor people? They're like, I'm only a single skiller, I can't go.
Fuck them. You sit on your tiller, stay in your aisle, stay in your lane,
stay in your lane,
because old Twank here has to get up as soon as he's finished with a customer. He has to put the wee sign and go, I'm sorry, I am a multi-skiller. And you've got to bounce and fucking go and grab a fucking brush or a mop and get out the front door, and you're sweeping away stuff or whatever. One time that water got right in though, and like went right into like the customer toilets there, and sort of soaked up everything that was on those floors, and there was just like a, shall we say, a honey mixture near there. That all had to be swept out. And I remember then one of the managers, to combat this, ordered sandbags, right? But he didn't order sandbags, did he? Like, they weren't like in big burlap fucking sacks of sand. There were bags of sand in plastic.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, and they're setting them down. And I remember literally going, what use is that? And he goes, sandbags? It's a flood. And I went, it's plastic, it's not absorbent.
Aye.
And he goes, oh, listen to brains. And I went, yeah, listen to brains. I remember literally going, I went, it won't absorb anything. I said, you might as well lie down in front of that. In fact, you would absorb more of the water.
Yeah.
And he goes,
he must have been a single skiller.
Mate, he was a fucking manager. I was looking at him going, oh, this is the best thing and the worst thing about Tesco's is the option scheme. Anyone can be a manager, right? Yeah. So I'm going, how dare you, right? I'm like, oh my God, you're like, this was always the attitude of people, was like, oh, listen to fucking smart hole here. Yeah. Listen to this dickhead. And I'm going, she set us all on fire, you cunt, right?
Someone thinks, like, you know, should we do CPR? Oh, brains knows everything.
Listen to fucking Einstein here, right? I'm going, so he's literally cracking on. I remember literally going to him, I went, you would absorb more water than that, right? And he goes, what do you suggest we do? And I went, if the sand doesn't contact the water, it won't absorb it. So I was like, you might as well just set down any hard object into there that isn't absorbent, right? Yeah. And then he goes, right, I've got it. And I swear to God he did this. He got down with his box cutter and slashed the bags, right?
Yeah.
So that the water would run into it. And a couple of people went, oh, nice one, mate. I nearly said his name there. Oh, nice one, mate. And I'm not going to say it. Oh, I really want to, but I won't, right? Oh, nice one, mate. And he goes, see, it's fine. And I literally went, can't wait until you go to move them, right? Went in, kablooped. I kablooped for about an hour and a half. And the next thing, right, multi-skillers out again, floods away, move the sandbags. And I remember going out there with a guy who worked the floor. And he goes, well, you know, give us a hand to move us. I went, I swear to God, as soon as we left that, sand's everywhere.
Aye.
And he goes, well, he's moved. And he lifted it, and I swear to God, it looked, you know Sandman from Spider-Man 3? It looked like 5 of them had bukkakied this guy. It was just like, it went all over him. I was like, it was all over him, all over his trousers and all. I remember just going.
Whereas a normal sandbag doesn't have tears. Isn't that right? Yeah, it all stays inside the bag. You don't
slash it up. I mean, what happened was he lifted it, and then the weight of the sand inside it, because now it's like heavier than it's meant to be, just went.
Rip through.
Yeah. Right? Went all out of the bag, went everywhere, splashed in a couple of bits of water that were left, and I'm just standing with a brush going, and the fucking managers are then going to him, oh, look at him. I'm like, you're a guy that would send us to our deaths on the beaches, and then be going, oh, didn't duck for cover, lads. I'm like, oh, you fucked us, mate.
Is he still a manager there?
Probably.
Probably. Is he's gone as high as he can go?
Oh, why? He's not moving up through the ranks
He's
in
through
Tesco.
the roof
Yeah.
already.
Do you know what though? Nice guy,
Yeah.
but idiot.
On brains.
Mate, I took some shit off people in there, like occasionally like that, where it's like, oh, why?
Yeah.
That's always that attitude, and I'm just going, I'm not very practically minded or smart with this stuff.
Yeah.
But there is a level.
There's a wee bit of common
There
sense.
is a level.
I
Like I mean,
worked-
because here, I am admittedly a complete dickhead. Like I am the guy.
Yeah.
I am the guy that will electrocute myself in the house. Like, you know what I mean? I'll do something mental that way. Try and fucking rewire. I wouldn't even try. Do you know what to do? Kev, right?
I worked for Tesco's for one day.
Damn.
I worked in Tesco's for one, and it's the
You
one.
only did a day in the
Well,
cold.
what do you hear? Is
It's
it one?
the easiest place to work.
No, not when you're. I worked there for
I love
World
it,
Environmentalist, World Environment Green Day, a Green Day.
Speaking of which, there's another wee band, you all might. Great.
Do
Best
they?
thing they've released since American Idiot, in my opinion. There you go.
And
Called
Sean and I
Saviours.
worked there
Has
together.
a picture of the Troubles on the front of it. Huh?
That's right. We talked about that maybe. Actually, no, it is. So Sean and I were doing like a promo thing for World Environmental Day or whatever, and I was dressed as a bun, and Sean was dressed as a banana. And we had to stand at the front and hand out flyers.
Oh,
Ironically, though, we were like
no, that's reminding me of
plastic
you know,
flyers that you can't recycle. We were all World Green Day. Please
you know, that's reminding
recycle.
me of Badger and Breaking Bad when he's like spinning the big sign.
Yes,
You know, dressed as like $1 or something.
that was us.
Oh mate, that's funny.
That's how we fell in love.
Is that what is the rarest thing you've done like for
This
work
podcast.
like for work?
Oh well, I think I've talked about it before. I remember seeing it. Remember Gumtree before it was Facebook Marketplace? It's not the same thing, but like it's what old people use now
Aye.
instead of Facebook Marketplace. So I remember seeing a job advertised on Gumtree, and it was for handing out flyers for something. PR, like handing out flyers for a bar, and they wrote back basically going, "You can do that there for like $5.95 an hour, but here, do you want to be an escort?" And I was all, and at the time I didn't even know what that was. I was only like 18 or 19 at uni, and I was all like the car.
I know,
So
yeah.
what do you need me to do? And they were like, once they started gauging, then I hadn't a clue what they talking about.
No,
They, like,
Prince Andrew's in
they
the
like-
old cars
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, isn't he? 13-year-old escorts.
they fucking backed off, and they were like, "No, it's all right, don't worry about it." But then I did work for them. What did I say?
Sorry, go ahead.
I did work for them for a day, and I had to go around the houses and put those leaflets through that say we're going to come back and collect like a black bag full of clothes. Due for like charity.
Oh, wow, yeah,
They
yeah.
definitely weren't a charity. And I done the job for a day, but didn't actually do it. Sat in my house and put all the fires in the bin. And then they rang me the next day and fired me because they were like, "See your area. We didn't get any black bags or clothes from it." And I was all, that's because I didn't have any flyers. Couldn't have been arsed. But you paid me in cash, so holla. And I did that for one day. I think I did lots of stuff for a day.
Really?
Well, because I was a
You were
very
acting,
shit
so, like,
employee.
yeah.
I used to work in Debenhams in the makeup counters and all, and I used to just go for a sleep in the toilets
Oh, it's mental.
on shift.
I see. I've always thought I was a skiving bastard, but I'm not a skive like you or like Tyrone McKenna admitted to just like he worked in a hotel and he's meant to be cleaning the rooms and he would just put a do not disturb sign on the door and go to sleep for like 3 hours.
Unreal.
Which is top banter, right?
Yeah.
But I would have skived in a sort of I'm still a team player sort of a way. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? And I would do things to like the letter of the law, you know, where they would go like it was somewhere in the contract where it said, you know, on your breaks, you know, try to return promptly, you'll be called. And I'd be like, all right,
Over the thing.
I'm sitting here until I'm called. And sometimes my break would be 15 minutes and sometimes it would be 35. Do you know what I mean? Because they just haven't remembered that you're away. And they're like, where were you? I'd be like, I was on my break. You should have called me. Sorry, lost track of time.
But the best thing is if your manager's a skiver too. I worked in
Yeah.
a makeup counter and it was just me and another girl who worked there and she was a skive artist as well. And
Yeah.
she'd be like, "You take a 2 hour lunch and then I'll take a 2 hour
But
lunch."
do you know what used to wind me up though? People who also worked on the tills who were skivers who would just get up and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're breaking even my moral code.
Between
of
the
skiving.
employees. Yeah.
Like we're all trying to basically get 5 minutes to ourselves here. Or people, she used to drive me up a wall. Or was people who used to just get up and be like, go for a wee smoke. And I'd be like, so they're getting a break every hour.
I know.
And I'm just sitting here going,
You should get a passive smoking.
you should give me
break.
like like a check your phone break,
Yeah.
or like a
A
go
diarrhea
over
break.
and look at the ice creams break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to enjoy that. Do you ever go over to the wee ice cream fridge? You don't even buy anything. You just look at all colours and then.
Oh no, I have a life. Not really.
I don't think you do because you don't do that.
I absolutely
No,
don't.
I
have a life.
sometimes, you know, I do this in the house as well. We have ice pops at the minute. I haven't had one since the summer, but they're in there. And
Yeah.
sometimes I open the freezer and go, close it.
What? Just checking they're still frozen.
I just look at them and go, it's green, and then close it.
It's as if you imagine that they're all having a secret life behind the freezer
Yeah,
door.
I know. I'm trying to catch them. Yeah. But I've been doing that recently. I've been doing like instead of eating something at the fridge.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wean myself off the behavior of eating at the fridge.
Yeah.
Which is basically like, you know, like a pig eating at the trough. So
I do that though whilst you're waiting on the proper food.
what I'm doing now is just opening it and having a wee inspection and going, I could, but I won't. But maybe I will, but I won't.
Yeah.
But maybe I will.
Sneaky.
And then I walk away. It's very sad.
But it's like we are a wee cat too. I feed him at the fridge. It's the same thing as you're doing.
It's weird did you call Sean that?
But you might take out ham or cheese. And whenever I first got the cat, I used to treat him like my baby because I didn't have any babies. And now like I'm just like this is fucking cat still here.
It's very much being treated as a cat now.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting treated like a 3-legged cat. And now I'm just like throwing a bit of ham at him, and it's so savage. It's just like God love him, and I'm just like fucking his food at him away and fucking eat your piece of ham. Shit cat.
So here, tell me this, and then we'll wrap. But how was Panto season? And all that. How was
We
Christmas
did a
generally?
Christmas show,
and
and actually we went out yesterday for like the wrap lunch, which was like weeks later, but obviously everyone's
Yeah.
like flat out over Christmas. It was great.
where'd you go yesterday?
We went to Yardbird. Chicken.
Dirty Onion?
Yeah.
Down there,
So funny because I left Sean. I like delegate him some tasks sometimes, and I was all, "You book." That sounds very patronising.
No, men love that.
No, I mean like for our company, I'd be like, "You handle this bit."
All right.
And what he had to do was book lunch for the casting crew.
Right, okay, well that's good.
And he really like spent too much time thinking about it because he was trying to book somewhere, and I was all, "That's not a restaurant, that's like a diner." I was all, "We're taking people out for a nice lunch," and then he was like trying to get, and I had to be also close to the Mac because one of our actors was
in the Mac.
and had like a short period of time
Right,
to come out and join us, and he spent a long time trying to figure it out, like and then eventually he booked Yardbird, and then whenever we were on our way, someone texts going, "It's Yardbird, isn't it?" And then I saw to Sean, "I thought you booked the Dirty Onion." He was all, "I like Dirty Onion."
It's like upstairs or something, isn't it?
But then I was convinced they were different places, and I was all, "They're different places. So you've told some people one place and all people another place, and they're all going to be in different places." I was all, "Where did you book?" And he was all, "Dirty Onion Yardbird." And to me, that was as if he went KFC McDonald's. And I was like, "What are you doing?" I was all, "Well, now we're going. No, it's fucked. And we're going to be there in 5 minutes, and half of them's going to be in the other place across." And then I googled it, going, "I'll fix it." Will I? Googled it, and the place is called
Dirty Onion Yardbird.
I was like, you're
I love
so
that though.
lucky.
I love that. Do you know what's great though? Being the guy in that situation.
Oh, you're actually right.
But you're right. But you've questioned yourself because you don't really know.
Because you're not usually right.
Yeah, or it's not even because I'm not usually right. It's because I go, I don't trust me either.
No.
Like I did this. Something came yesterday to our house, like a package, right? A relatively large parcel. Now we've been waiting on a parcel coming, but I knew, I believed, I told them to send it to here because it's a business thing, and if it's business, I try not to have it come through the house.
Yes.
Just try to avoid down
Because
with
of
it.
the murderers.
Right? And well, yeah, because people are weird, and I was like, and Chloe goes, "I don't know what that could be," and I went, "Oh, it could be that thing that we're waiting on, the clothing thing," and she was like, "What's that?" And I went, "It's that." She goes, "Why'd you give them our address though?" And I went, "It's not that bad, blah blah blah." I went, "I don't think it did though. It's probably, I don't know what it is."
Yeah.
And she's like, "But why, like if it's business, why is it coming here?" And I was like, "I will run at you."
But it wasn't business.
And I looked it up and went, "I'm right," but I couldn't even trust myself because I'm so
No.
tired. I was, see to be fair, see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday this week. Mm-hmm. Woeful wee days of just like up early, work all day. Mm-hmm. Like going to bed, thinking about work, waking up, work.
I guarantee you still have more sleep than
you know, I'll probably, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's restless.
I know, but
Do you
as
know-
I've
do you know
said to you
what's
before,
funny
you're
though?
allowed to be tired in your life too.
Yes. Do you know what's funny though?
Yeah.
I love when you say that because you don't mean it, but also you're allowed to be tired in your wee life too. Looking at the fridge. Do you know what's funny? I was on, when was this? Monday night. Yeah, Monday night. I was feeling very sorry for myself, right? But I think really what had happened was, I can't even remember what I was fucking doing on Monday, to be fair, but I had like meeting and stuff.
I know why you were.
I had work in the morning.
Monday was the 17th or whatever date it was. Yeah. And I'll tell you why after. Go on ahead.
You tell you where I was?
No, I'll tell you where we were.
So Sarah, you like...
Go on ahead.
You on our calendar. So I had some meetings in the morning. I got up, I did work, I had meetings then. Then I had to go out and do Andrew Ryan's podcast, Cork in the North. And then I was going with Niall down in the town to do some videos for Grand Opera House, right? A photo shoot and stuff because he's doing some of the first things for that. And I went to do those things and I was really knackered after I went on a bit and and I was in the rush hour and all, and I got home and I had a meeting then and I was just in shit form, and this is at like 7 o'clock or whatever. I sort of finally sit down and I'm sitting at the laptop and working it in the living room. And I know that I was getting emotional, and I swear to God, I didn't eat anything until after I was finished in the Opera House. So I think I had a packet of Walker's Baked at about 5:30 in the middle of the rush hour going, right? And I was very tired and emotional. And Chloe, I started going, oh, I'm in shit form. Like I'm run ragged today, right? And she goes, yeah, and I went. And I know I was on the verge of a tear. And I know I said something along the lines of, I fucking had to go everywhere today. And Chloe goes, 2 places, right? And mate, she just died. Like she just started laughing in a way that was like I was being bullied in a kids film. Like I mean, probably like, ah, you have to go to 2 places, look at you. And I was just sitting there going, oh my God, like it's fucking mental.
But it's all relative.
It is all relative.
You had to go to 2 places, but you were expected to sit for a photograph and then
stand for one,
stand for a photograph,
and then do things to benefit my own life.
And then sit in a chair and talk to your friend on his podcast. It was a lot.
It was very stressing.
It was a lot.
I had loads to fit in. Do you know what I did though? I had a class yesterday that was like on for most of the day. But there was whole bits of it where other people were just talking shit, and during that time, I was just sitting fucking shit.
A class you were attending or taking?
A class I was attending.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. God,
I was just shitting.
Still learning.
Shit. Oh, every day is a skill.
Every day is a skill day. Fair pity.
Oh, I was loving it. What were you going to tell me before we finish? Because you were going to say something.
Do you know what it was?
17th.
I thought the date on Monday was the 19th, and that is usually I thought it was because you're being really healthy and all at the minute, because that is the date where people tend to give up in January. And I thought you might have been you're like at your wits end then, and you're like, no, this isn't for me.
I've surpassed that date. I think I was more at that place yesterday.
Fair pity.
Yeah. Do you know what I did yesterday? Did I already say this? Threw out half a packet of Turtle Bites.
You threw them out?
New behaviour. Say half. 7 of them left.
Someday you could put those twirl bites back in the cupboard for another time.
I know. Here, see now.
I haven't learned to yet, but
see
someday.
now I can't. I'm weak. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to buy. Do you know what? I'm not allowed things.
Do you know what? As well, Sean had
I'm
this.
getting a joxer today though, but that's going to be a healthy one. I'm going to get a salad or something.
Sean had a 90s room out the back, right? Our back room. He had it done as like a 90s room, and like, do you know, like there's times you know how Sean. Fancy a wee sweetie, and there's nothing there, and you're like, oh fucking, you can't be arsed going to the shop, so you just accept that you're not getting a wee sweetie that night. And then Sean, because we got it repainted, it's being made into an office, Sean brings in this big box of 90s sweets, dip dabs, stinger bars, all these things, right?
Sean's welcome here.
And I was like, where was this through all them times that I was all, fancy a wee sweetie, you've got a room full of 90s treats out the back? And he's like, they're for display only.
Do you know it was a fucking great time? Do you remember that thing? I can't remember who made them, but you did a thing for like a sweet place. And,
yes.
I did like a wee bit for it.
That's
and
right.
They gave me like a big jar.
Bag.
See that jar of shit? Oh my God.
They were great.
What a time.
They do all the sweets in the world.
And they were all like those dirty like Astro belts and all. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wee sugar kick.
See if it's bright pink.
Aye, and you're like, this shouldn't be in my inside.
Dip it in sour sugar, whatever. That stuff that they flavour.
Yeah. I'm going to eat one of these muffins when we're done this.
There's been a lot of crack. Have you got any things that you want to plug or talk
Yes.
about? What are you doing?
My next
Your
play
tour?
is
Your tour
called
as well?
Sunny. No, before that, I have a play called Sunny Side Up,
Right.
which is a one-woman dark comedy. I'm the one woman.
Where's that on?
The Lyric Theatre.
When?
2 weeks in April.
Tickets on sale now at
Tickets are
Lyric.
available
Lyric.co.uk?
right now.
Something like that.
Links
Links in the description.
If you like to laugh, but you also like a wee cry,
Oh,
that's the show for you.
you want your laugh string tickled and then your wee heartstring pulled?
That's the I'll be tickling and pulling. It'll be like just tickle, pull, tickle, pull, tickle, pull.
A lot of dudes are buying tickets
For
right
90
now.
minutes.
Just like
Yeah. And then straight after that is my tour. Got MILF. Tickets are available for.
great name for a tour.
Thank you very much. Belfast, Mandela Hall, and Derry has the most availability. Most of the audience are sold out.
Lethal. Well, thanks very much.
Meet the Parents podcast as well. My husband and I, it's a new podcast. Sean Haggerty and I. We talk about the good, the bad, and the funny about parenting. It's not just for parents. In fact, most people that talk to me about it don't have any kids, but they like to listen to it because it stops them from having fucking kids.
Yeah. I just
It's actually just a contraceptive.
Yeah.
Listen to it and you won't have kids.
unbelievable. Well, thanks a million for coming in. It's been a lot of crack. Enjoy the muffins.
Thank you.
Do you want to take a wagon wheels as well?
Always.
Oh, it's a great time. Thanks, Dogies. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, no.